So is Gabby and Stefan's marriage over before this cheating scandal comes out? Because Stefan is pissed with her right now. He's pissed that she opened her big mouth and messed up the deal that he had with EJ. Because he was perfectly content with Gabby just being released from jail, but he knows she did this for revenge. She claims that she wanted to be noble and selfless and that she had to do the right thing this time, but he's not buying that. And he's pissed with her because he knows that he has to deal with the fallout from EJ. He knows that EJ is going to bring all the smoke to him and then some. So now he has a major target on his back, and he's kind of shitting bricks about it. He's like, oh, I don't even know what EJ is going to do now. He has nothing to lose. Both of his kids are grown. So he lost the other one because that wasn't really his. It was Eric's. So now he's really going to really go after us. It's just... But Gabi bumped into Eric, and she had mentioned something about how he helped her with an immediate deal, something with that. I was like, oh, that was interesting. But so that's what she felt she owed him. But when she was alone by herself, she just flashed to smiling, telling on EJ. So she did that to be vindictive because she's a vindictive person. That's just what she is. But EJ's going to get her. Because when EJ bumped into Stefan, he was like, the damage is already done. And at the end of the day, if Stefan didn't tell Gabi, then Gabi wouldn't have known to do that. So, oh well, hard head makes a soft behind. So the wrath of EJ shall continue. But EJ was talking with Holly, and Holly's not even mad at him now. She's like, oh well, I know what it's like to love someone. I get why you did it because I know what it's like to love someone and feel you have to lie about it. I'm like, Holly, you are a 17-year-old girl, and this is a 50-something-year-old old-ass man. So you and him are not on the same level, not even a little bit. He knew what he was doing was way wrong, so there's no comparison now. But at least she had some sort of humility. Because Nicole, on the other hand, she's just completely heartless when it comes to EJ. I'm like, damn. You would think she cared a little bit about her husband, but nope. She just came in there, threw that ring off at him, knowing that he loves her with all his heart. I mean, what EJ did was wrong, yes. Should she be angry with him? Yes. But she's showing him no compassion. I mean, not even a little bit. Not even like, okay, well, EJ, I'm just so sad that you lied to me, or just a little bit. But EJ, I really did care about you. I'm really hurt because I really cared about you. Nothing. Because she just instantly wanted to go back to Eric. That was just an excuse, so it didn't really matter. Her heart was never in it. So I'm like, well, why did you waste this man's time? Let this man devote more and more and more of himself to you when you knew you didn't feel that way about him. You're just like Hope from B&B. Hope used Thomas like a sex toy, but at least Hope is faking it and pretending to be sad that Thomas is moving on with Paris. Even though she's already on to her next conquest, but that's a different show's problem. But back to the matter at hand. Eric has his son back. That was sweet. The baby smiled at him, and he canceled that flight. He said, "F that. That flight could take off." And he went back home with the baby, and was like, "Brady, do you want to meet your nephew?" And Brady was just standing there looking shocked. But also, Brady and Teresa was in this episode. That's my head. Every time I have to even mention this woman, she was just yapping about Holly again, that troublemaking Holly, because Tate can never do anything wrong. Tate is Mr. Tate and herself. They're just perfect. But Holly's just a mess up. Go to hell, Teresa. Honestly. That's what Teresa could do. She can go straight to hell. But Brady was like, but they're gonna be away for a few months, so that's how Brady's just optimistic. And then the topic came in about what a gold digger Teresa is. And Teresa's like, why would you tell Alex those things about me? That was very hurtful. I'm like, it was all true. And Brady basically said, all right, fine. He was trying to be nice about it. But after a while, he was like, you know what? You know it's true. You know you were snooping because, come on. You were not grieving Victor. But I am grieving about him. I cared a lot about Victor. No, you did not. Victor hated you. Victor was not a fan of you. But, well, Victor, yeah. She said, well, Victor was hard on me, but he was hard on everybody. Well, yeah, that's true, but he did not care for you at all. So, he's not buying it. But Tate came back home. Before Tate got home, him and Aaron had some dumb plan. That was the most dumbest thing ever. Tate handed Aaron his own his license and said, well, the camp's not going to really pay attention to the license. I'm like, wow, this plan is dumb. Like, seriously. We're supposed to pretend that Tate has a brain? Like, even at 17 years old, even I wouldn't have been that dumb. That is just... wow. That plan was pathetic. But, Aaron signed off on it. So, they went off and Tate went back home. Teresa and Brady were going to take him to the airport. He was like, oh no, that's not the plan. That wasn't supposed to be the plan. And Aaron was going to come pick me up. He said, you just bumped into him. And then he's like, nope, we've proven that you can't trust us. And then Teresa and Tate had whatever sort of moment that they were having. And then Alex called and interrupted them because he already interrupted Aaron and Tate earlier because he caught them having with the ID. He thought it was just a typical fake ID. He's like, no, I'm not going to snitch. But he called Teresa about the prenup. He needs her to sign that by the end of the day. So she agreed to sign it, but I'm sure she's going to pull a Constantine and try to rip up that prenup somehow. But it's going to be all for naught when the truth is exposed. Oh, I'm so looking forward to that day. I am indeed. Because that will be a good one. But, yeah. I believe that was pretty much everything in this episode. I might have missed a thing or two. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comment section below. And I will see y'all in my live stream later. Peace.